From the House of Glamour. I want to share with you guys a really quick tutorial on how I'm making more room, more seating space for my clients in my salon. I took these old chairs and I spray painted it. And people are familiar with these old chairs with this wooden bottom. So what I did was I top things I used to make my chair. I was given a chair from the basement from someone's house, and I wanted to make some extra seating space for my clients. So I had a staple gun, some tape for taping down the back of the chair, some heavy duty duct tape. Also I got some machine screws, some fender washers, and also these nuts, wing nuts. A knife for cutting out the fabric, cutting around the back of the chair, and then scissors for cutting my fabric, some foam sponge, and the fabric of my choice. So I'll get this chair made, get started, and I will show you the progress. Wooden bottom. So what I did was I popped these little contraptions out. I just took and made a slit in here, and I will show you what I did here. I just took just a knife, and I made a slit, right about like that, and I popped out the little, whatever these little screws are inside there. I just popped these right out. If you notice, it's coming right out, right? So I popped them out, and then what I did was I put in a washer, and then I popped a screw in the washer right through here, and then on the opposite side we'll put either this type of washer, a nut, or we'll put this. That's for easy access. But what I did was once I put it in there, I taped them down. And I also bought some sponge, and then I had some fabric. And so what I've done is I took the fabric and I cut everything to match this chair cushion to make it comfortable. So what I'm going to do is take this fabric, and I also have my handy dandy staple gun. So these are my little tools that I use. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this and I'm going to take and put it over top. This is just for extra seating space. And I'm just going right over top of it. And I'm going to, staple these right down. Oops, that one was a balloon. That's what I'm doing. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to measure this right across. So now I'm back at the chair, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to make the connection here. I screw these parts in here, as I told you earlier. I put those with the washer, and the screw sticks up. This is the back of our chair at the bottom now. So this is my old chair that I already spray painted. And I'm going to take this chair and put it right on top of what we started here. And notice these little screws. As I was telling you earlier in the video, I was covering another chair for client seating. So this is another chair we have, pulled from someone's basement. What I did with this chair is I put 4 holes, one here, 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 and here on this chair. I also spray painted. If you notice, it was a dark brown, as you see from the bottom, dark brown. So when I take this chair, I'm going to I took some vinyl flooring that I had, someone had given me. It's a real heavy vinyl flooring. This one is called Master Vinyl. It's like super heavy, but you can cut it, and you can also grout it if you need to grout it on the floor. So what I did was I cut it to fit the seat of the chair, and I put 4 holes in there again, in that area. 4 holes. This one I had to make 2 because I came off a little bit, but it's 4 holes. So that's the back of the chair, so I know where that goes. Then I cut out a piece of foam, which I'm going to put over top, and then I'm going to put some covering over top of it. But this one I'm going to do a little different. I mean, I won't need a staple gun for this one because I'm using vinyl. I will just take and use a really heavy tape, and I'm going to put clear seating over top of it. So I'm going to go and grab that right quickly and get that going, and I'll show you how it looks very short. What I'm doing is I popped some screws right through those holes that I made, as I showed you earlier, and I'm using some heavy duct tape to keep them in place, just so they won't be moving around while I'm putting the sponge seating on and the cover. So as you notice, I just did that just to hold those in place. So now I'm getting ready to attach my cover, and I'm going to also put some plastic over top as well. So I'll be back in a few. What I did was I went and got most of the chair done. Because this is a floor tile that I'm using, a heavy duty floor tile, I marked it so it's the top of the chair like the back. I put a heavy duty masking duct tape like around here to hold down the fabric, and then I went back over it with a clear tape for the clear plastic coating that's going to be on the chair itself. And once you screw this down, all this is going to be tight anyway. So because I'm using this type of material as my base, you don't need the staple gun. So what I'm doing here, just to show you, I saved this last little piece to show you that this is what I'm doing. I took and used the heavy duty masking tape just to help give me some holdage on this fabric here. And it's heavy enough. I mean, my word, this stuff is so heavy. And I'm just putting it in there, just like that. Pull my fabric right over, like that, okay? And then when I got to the part for the screw, I just went right around it. If I had to cut, I'll cut, but I'm just going right around and I'm just tucking it in right there. And I'm just using more of that masking, the heavy duct tape, and I'm putting it in there just like that. And get creative if you could. I mean, just make it work. See what I did? Yeah, make it fit just like that. Okay, and now, because I'm going to put this over top, the clear plastic, because remember, these chairs, what I'm doing is going right into the salon for me. It's my salon setting. So, some of this you have to cut away, of course, so just cut some of it away. So it is kind of long there. And I'm moving kind of fast because I got to get back to work. And clients will be walking in any second now, so what I'm doing is poking a hole right through that plastic. Just big enough so the nail can go through there. See there? See there? Just so the nail can go right over the top of that. And then I take clear tape, and this is a heavy duty clear tape as well. This stuff is pretty heavy. And I am putting it right over there, right next to it, and I'm taping this all down. Okay? And that's all I'm going to be doing. Right there. Yeah, and then I'll just tape that piece down too, so that's exactly what I'm doing. Just some heavy duty tape. See? And I just want to make sure that stays out. So what I'm going to do is finish the other side over here, and I'll be right back to show you how I'm connected to the chair. As I mentioned to you earlier, I had to drill 4 holes in these chairs, and I had to use a heavy duty drill and a drill bit to get that in there. And then some of the metal, when you drill from the other side to this side, you'll have little chips of metal that hangs around. So you just want to chip those pieces off and get rid of them, because you'll have a hard time trying to get your nails and stuff, your screws in there. So now that that's done, I want to show you, here's my finished pillow. That's the back, and I labeled it because once you put stuff on it, you don't even know which end is which. And this is the finish of it. So as I told you, I put my screws in, I taped them down on the opposite side of my piece of floor, just a simple floor tile. I just had a piece here hanging around someone gave me. And what I'm doing is I'm actually, if you notice, I put mine in the chair. So then I will take and use my butterfly nuts, which I like these. I know there's another name for them, and I will screw these on the chair on all 4 corners and get them all. That's my chair. It's all done. Nice and cushiony, comfy. Just an extra chair for when you get an overload of clients when they come in. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to Ferns. This is the House of Glamour. Also can do other things too. All right, bye. This is the finish. All 3 new chairs, new to me anyway, for the House of Glamour. Extra seating for Fern Nate's salon. All done by adding cushions, some holes, fabric, and that's it. This is the complete finish of my 3 new chairs. Thanks for watching. Fern from the House of Glamour. Bye. This is Fern from the House of Glamour. I wanted to share with you guys a really quick tutorial on how I'm making more room, more seating space for my clients in my salon. I took these old chairs and I spray painted it. And people are familiar with these old chairs with this wooden bottom. So what I did was I popped these I used to make my chair. I was given a chair from the basement from someone's house, and I wanted to make some extra seating space for my clients. So I had a staple gun, some tape for taping down the back of the chair, so heavy duty duct tape. Also I got some machine screws, some fender washers, and also these nuts, wing nuts. A knife for cutting out the fabric, cutting around the back of the chair, and then scissors for cutting my fabric, some foam sponge, and the fabric of my choice. So I'll get this chair made, get started, and I will show you the progress. Wooden bottom. So what I did was I popped these little contraptions out. I just